cronyism.
They did it in Prohibition as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
The president was allowed to make cocktails in the White House, but
no one else
could.
But well, in the 19th century, which is the 1800s. I always get those mixed up.
So Ben, Thomas Tuchel, a German, the new England manager.
Absolute disgrace, mate. It's a disgrace. The game's gone.
What business have the Germans got running our national team?
I mean, it'd be like having the royal family as Germans.
Imagine having a German king.
Yeah.
No.
That's weird.
But Thomas Tuchel, when he wins the World Cup in 2026 with England, he's going to celebrate with a beer. What beer would he celebrate with? Probably not Carling.
No, it's Canadian for a start.
And it's shit. And probably not a pint of Spitfire.
No.
I would have thought.
That's a bit close to the bone.
But hopefully we'll have one of his great national beers. And we've got one today. What is this?
Yes, we have an absolute stone cold Bavarian classic, because he was born in Bavaria, wasn't he? Yeah. This is Schneiderweiss Tap 7 Original, and it is a German wheat beer or Weissbier.
Wheat beers were really popular in Germany in the Middle Ages, made with wheats, but then they had a wheat shortage, they had some wars, changed the rules, said no one can make their beers with wheat.
Apart from posh folk.
Well,
posh folk, the Duke's good, but not the common man.
Different rules for them, always different rules for them. But it was verboten, and then they came up with the Reinheitsgebot, which was a set of rules about how they did brew their beer, and they were very four very specific ingredients.
15, 16, Tom.
Oh, nice, good skills. Yeah.
The 4 ingredients are barley, hops, water, and then yeast was added later, because in 1516 they didn't know what the hell was going on with yeast.
No one knew
because it's invisible.
Yeah, no one knew what yeast was. So wheat wasn't being used, barley was being used. It fell out of fashion, wheat beer, but then it gained popularity when wheat was able to be used again a little bit. But then it turned into this sort of drink for little old ladies, really, didn't it? It wasn't very fashionable.
In the mid-19th century, they said, right, the Dukes, you can't have the monopoly on the Weiss beer. So a fellow called George Schneider came along and breathed life back into a beer style that had kind of was drinking their last chance Bavarian beer hall. Wheat is a really difficult grain to work with. It's like the Tom Sandham of the grain world.
Nice. Because I'm difficult to work with. Is that what you're saying?
Very difficult.
All right, you dickhead. The point is, though, it's a very lovely beer. It's really fruity, and it's got some sort of bubblegummy sort of.
There's bubblegum, banana, cloves. Do you know where that comes from? It doesn't come from the wheat.
They add a bit of other stuff into the brewing process.
Yeast does all the work. The classic Bavarian wheat beer yeast, I could talk about yeast for years.
Don't, it's boring.
But the yeast gives all those lovely bubblegum, juicy fruit, banana, clove flavours, and it's really, really classic. So
it's a very fruity beer. It's not for everyone. I have to say, the Germans make a lot of different styles of beer. Some of them are much cleaner and slightly more bitter. And I prefer that flavour profile. But to be fair to Schneiderweiss, of the wheat beers, there's a lot more complexity to that beer. And
it's a brilliant beer, and it was traditionally drunk on a Sunday after church. People would go to the beer halls, and this would be something you'd have with pretzels and obviously enormous sausages.
You should. I mean, what's the verse that can happen?
Well, exactly, Tom.
And it's 5.4%, so it's a
bit pokey.
It's a bit pokey, but if you just won the World Cup, you deserve it.
Exactly.
All right. Good luck, Thomas Tuchel. The Germans. Yeah.
If liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel is wrong, we don't want to be right.
Doesn't make any sense. It's a bit shit, that one.